The investigation into a man's mysterious death in Lexington took an unusual turn today. The coroner first said it was a homicide, but now he says that was not the case. Someone found 33-year-old Barry Slavin dead yesterday afternoon in a moving truck off Alexandria Drive. Today, the coroner said what was first thought to be a gunshot wound on Slavin's body was actually something else. Victor Puente has the update.
This case changed this morning from a homicide to a death investigation. The Fayette County coroner said it was the manner in which they found this man that first led them to believe he had been murdered. Fayette County coroner Gary Ginn says Barry Slavin was discovered in this truck parked on Alexandria Drive, and they believe he'd been there since Sunday. They say he was sitting in the passenger seat and had slumped into the floor. Slavin had a ruptured cyst on his lower back that investigators first believed was a gunshot wound.
It was open, there was blood coming from it, and there was an excessive amount of blood that had been soaked up by Mr. Slavin's pants, as well as there was blood on the floorboard.
He says they didn't probe the wound at the scene.
And the reason being is a lot of times there's trace evidence that we do not see until we're able to get it, an individual at the medical examiner's office with lights.
And it wasn't until they were at the examiner's office that they realized it was a cyst. He says evidence found in the truck has led them to believe Slavin may have overdosed. He says as soon as they knew it wasn't a homicide, they notified his family. Slavin's girlfriend told us this has been heartbreaking for his family, and they'll remember him as a loving man.
He was just such a generous guy. He loved everybody. He never met a stranger.
Ginn says they're waiting on toxicology results before releasing a final cause of death.
Victor Puente for the Fox 56 10 o'clock news.
Slavin's girlfriend tells us he leaves behind 2 children.